Hello YouTube, my name is Dig3% and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. Today we're going to be looking at Tier 4 battleship Kongo, continuing the path to Amagi. Yeah, Kongo, Tier 4 battleship, and I'll tell you what I think about the ship. And yeah, so let's get into the commander, shall we? So we are running Takeo Takagi, same build as last video. We are running Andrew Cunningham and John Fisher for shell grouping, range and reload. Base trait is HP restored by repair party. We are running flammable cannoneer, gyrating drill bits, marksmanship, reaching out XXL, and fight fire with fire. We are a legendary 3, rank 16. Upgrades, we are running aiming systems mod 1. You could run main battery mod 2, but I'm just running aiming systems mod 1 for the extra grouping. We are fully upgraded. Loadout, we are running the spotter planes. Note to self, I did find this out when I started playing. Oh, it might be. It might be a different ship. Okay, it's a different ship. So, what I thought was that the hull, you can, without the hull B, you couldn't have a spotter plane, but it seems that you can. I think they've changed it or something. I don't know. It might be a different ship. There is no historical camouflage, so we are running the Imperial Japanese Navy, or IGN. Yeah. We are running the Legends Veteran 2 years. I probably should change that to, let's go 2024, because I'm like a 3 or 4 year veteran now. Okay. Specs. So we have 54,100 hit points. Very nice for Tier 4. The armor scheme is 6 to 254 millimeters. Torpedo damage reduction is 25%. Artillery, you've got 14-inch guns, or 356 millimeter 41st year type. You've got 4x2 of those, reaching out to 17.6 kilometers. I repeat, 17.6 kilometers at Tier 4. Okay, let's just put that into perspective here. Let's look at my Nevada, shall we? Nevada. Range? 16.7. 16.7, right? Plus, if you add the epic battle booster, right? I'll just convert one. It adds range. So your range will be 18.2 kilometers, which is Tier 5 battleship range. So, for example, let's go for the Tennessee. Right? Tennessee. 18 kilometers. It has longer range than a Tier 5 battleship. This is how good Kongo is. You know, Kongo's a good ship. It can be a very good ship. But yeah. So let's take off that epic battle booster and continue. Reload time is 29 seconds. Turn time is 40 seconds. But if you're used to these Dreadnought, or the American Dreadnought specifically, or just any other big battleship that you know has slow turret traverse, you get used to it. Especially if you play this ship longer, for longer times, if you know what I mean. You get used to the speed, turning speed. You'll get used to the ship, weaknesses and strengths and everything. So yeah. HE shell damage is 5,700. Fire setting chance is 25%. And AP shell damage is 11,616, which is alright for a 14-inch gun, especially at Tier 4. But yeah. Secondaries, you've got the 127mm Type 89s A1. You've got 4x2 of them, reaching out to 4.2 kilometers. Reload is 5 seconds, and HE shell damage 2100 with an 8% 5% chance. You've then got the 152mm 41st year type. You've got 14 by one of them, reaching out again to 4.2 kilometers. Reloading in 10 seconds with a HE shell damage of 2500 with a 9% 5% chance. AA on this thing is meh. It's not the greatest. It's not meh, it's not the greatest. It's tier 4 at the end of the day. But you've got the 13mm type 93, you've got 4x2 of them, reaching out to 1.2 kilometers, doing 14 damage per second. You've then got the 13mm type 93s. Again, I think that it's the same thing. I don't know. 2x4 of those. Doing 1.2 kilometers and 10 damage per second. I'm just a little confused here. You've then got the 25mm type 96 mod 1s. You've got 6x2 of those. Reaching out to 3.1 kilometers and doing 30 damage per second. You've then got the secondaries. You've got 127mm type 89s A1. 4x2 of those. 40 damage per second, reaching out to 5 kilometers. Now this is what I mean. So this is what I was on about a couple videos ago. So you get how so it was the A1, yeah. So it was the type 89 A1s for secondaries, right, as well as AA, right? Range on this is 4.2. Apparently for AA it's longer and does 5 kilometers. How does that make sense? I have no idea. I don't know if it's accurate or not, but it just really annoys me. But at the end of the day, it's more AA, so there you have it. Maneuverability. This is a very nice thing about the ship. It's pretty fast. 27.9 knots with gyrating drill bits on. Turning circle radius is 27. Oh my god. 770 meters. Rudder shift time is 15.6 seconds. Yeah, you can get into very good crossfires with this ship. I'm not gonna lie. Especially at lower tiers. But yeah. Concealment, obviously it's tier 4, you're not gonna get concealment mod 1. So detectability by sea is 13.4, but I do have a grade 2. So if I were to put a grade 1 on, for example, it'd be 13 kilometers. But I'm not gonna have that. I want this on. It looks better. Oh my god, what am I doing? Yeah, so you just lose 4 kilometers off of it. 0.4 kilometers. Look, I'm not awake. Okay, it's been a long day. After firing main guns, 17.6 kilometers. When the ship's on fire, 15.4. By air is 10.9. By firing main guns is 18 kilometers. When the ship's on fire, 13.9. Guaranteed is 2, and while firing in smoke is 11.8. Statistics. AI, you're not bothered about. Standard though. Right, I've played 29 battles in this ship. Right, 21 of which are victories, 8 of which are defeats. So I've got a 72% win rate on this ship. I've destroyed 37 in total. Highest battle achievements. I've destroyed 3 ships, 9 aircraft destroyed. So yeah, this is what I mean. AA can do a little bit of it, but not a lot of it. So don't always rely on the AA, because sometimes you can just get screwed by having a plane go like literally above you, and out the firing range, and it's not even touched. Yeah. So max damage. I've had a 136,000 game. Max XP 2700. Warship spotted 2. Damage upon the spotting 43,000. Potential damage 1.6 mil. And yeah. Accuracy is 36% if you want to know. Plus it's Japanese. Whoa. I also remembered. I didn't say this last video. Damage control parties on these ships are quick. They are very quick. 10 seconds. If you compare it to an American or just any other ship, you've got 20 seconds. So it is literally hard. I think Isushi is 10 seconds. I think they're all 10 seconds. But yeah, just be careful with the Japanese. So if you're set on fire once, I mean this is a rule I have anyway. If you're set on fire once, don't put it out. If it's double fire, obviously put it out. But if you know you're gonna get spammed constantly, especially in these ships, do not put it out unless you are in a very dangerous situation and you're about to die. But what I usually do, if I'm getting spammed, I leave the fire until I get unspotted or get behind the line where he can't shoot me or whatever. Yeah, either take cover, run, or get unspotted. Simple as. But yeah, just take note of that. So yeah. Armour, obviously you can get overmatched like by 15 inch and above. Yeah, so usual tier 4 shenanigans. Right, let's look at the Citadel. So this, if nobody's noticed, there's a tier 4 British battlecruiser called Tiger. It's in the tech tree, good ship. And yeah, very accurate. Right? Have you noticed that the gun layout on Tiger and Kongo are almost exactly the same, right? Let's just look at Tiger, shall we? Tiger. Almost exactly the same gun layout. And the exact same Citadel layout. So that means one thing. Kongo and Tiger are technically sisters. Basically. Yeah, so Kongo is a Tiger. It's a battlecruiser at the end of the day. Same caliber guns. Slightly slower. Same Citadel. I don't think this ever had torpedoes though. Tiger does though, but I'm not sure. But yeah, this has exactly the same Citadel, gun layouts, as well as the Tiger. I'm not sure about the casemates though. I'm not sure about the secondaries. But yeah. Anyway, with that being said, Citadel, don't go broadside in this. Yeah, it's waterline, but you've got that little bit that sticks up, and that little bit that sticks up can cause you death. Do not go broadside, especially going up against the tier 5 battleship that has either a lot of guns that you know will hurt, or big 15 inch, or 16 inch possibly, that can absolutely smash you and take you back to port, like, as quick as a flash, because it's the only downside to this ship. You can get overmatched, which you can, what's the word that I'm looking for? Even it out by angling, which a lot of players don't know how to do. It's just steering your ship or doing the dreadnought shuffle. But yeah, don't go broadside on this. You can get punched. You do have a slight casemate though. Don't rely on it, because if you can see, if I take that casemate away, you see that little bump? That little bump there, if I put it back on, you can still see it. So shells can still get through there and absolutely obliterate you. So never rely on going broadside, especially on the casemate, because it can absolutely smash you. yeah. Overview. Fast. Above average maximum movement speed. Agreed. It does 28 knots. Long reach. Above average main battery range. Hit them before they can hit you. Agreed. This has very nice range. Compromising. Incoming high caliber AP shells are more likely to overpenetrate the armor, but may still arm in some cases. True. Yes, you can get obliterated in this thing. That's the only weakness, really. So yeah. Kongo. When she was commissioned, Kongo was the most advanced battle cruiser in the world. So yeah, battle cruiser, Tiger's a battle cruiser. Makes sense that she's a battle cruiser. She was the first among battle cruisers and battleships to be equipped with 356mm main battery guns, aka 14-inch guns. Unlike previous Japanese dreadnoughts, Kongo received the thinner armour belt, while her deck armour and torpedo protection were reinforced. She entered service in 1913 and there were 4 built. Let's take a look at it, shall we? It's Japanese at the end of the day. I think almost every Japanese battleship looks nice. I'm not gonna lie, they actually look nice. I think probably the ugly duckling, or the 2 ugly ducklings out of the lot. I think most ugly duckling is our sushi, but it was obviously never built and everything. So our sushi's tier 3. We've already done with that, so get that out of the way. Second ugly duckling is Fuso. Yeah, but I'll tell you that later on. But yeah, I like the Japanese ships. They are very nice. You've got the crescent right at the front of the ship, the gold thing. That's on every battleship, Japanese battleship and cruiser. I'm not sure about DDs though. They might be small, too small to have it on. I'm not sure, but yeah. You've got the casemates here. You've got 2 14-inch turrets there. You've got the 157. Oh, I think they're 100. They're either 100. I don't know. You've got the secondaries there. Then you've got the other turret. You've got the spotter plane and the other turret. But altogether, this ship looks nice. Obviously, if you haven't noticed, that big tower. I call it a skyscraper because the Japanese are known for their big conning towers. It's called a conning tower or superstructure or whatever. They are tall. I mean tall. But yeah. Altogether, the ship is very nice. Very well perform. It can perform very well in battles. Guns are very nice. Reload, okay. AP shell damage, okay. And yeah, so yeah, with all that being said, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Gameplay will be out about a week's time again, like the ice sushi gameplay. And yeah, so if you have liked this video, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you want to see more Path 2s. I know I've got a lot of ships that I want to do, or Path 2s anyway. And yeah, so yeah, have a great one. Enjoy your day, enjoy your night, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, I'll see you next video in the Kongo. I'll see you later, guys.